From the small town of Rising Sun, Indiana, rose a basketball star, well-respected judge, civic leader, and dedicated churchman, known for his elevated height and perspective on life. At 6'6", John Adams has always been a man who others have looked up to, in many ways. Born in 1943 to Donald and Rosalia Detmer Adams, John towered over his classmates in school, outgrowing everything in sight until he reached his present height at age 16. John quickly took to playing basketball, scoring a record 46 points in one game during his high school sophomore year. His 4-year total scoring record of 1,586 points still stands there today. College coaches from across the nation soon began calling, including ones from Indiana, Purdue, and Joe B. Hall from Regis College. It was Adolph Rupp who won the day, though, by appearing at a Rising Sun athletic banquet after hitching a ride on a riverboat ferry to get there. As a Kentucky Wildcat, John learned well the sacrifice and rewards of hard work, playing under Coach Rupp. The team was ranked number 1 in the nation during his junior year. John started every game as center during his senior year. Basketball was not his only priority, however. Southern Hills United Methodist pastor Bill Moore recalls hearing stories of John arriving for church with Bible in hand, bringing other notable basketball players with him, and a young lady named Pam Smith, who he'd met in freshman algebra. When she started sitting on a front row seat for John's home games, others knew it was true love. Soon after graduation, they were married by Dr. Don Herron and made Southern Hills their home church. From teaching preschoolers and counseling youth to chairing the administrative board, members instinctively looked to John to serve in most every leadership position at Southern Hills. John and Pam together chaired the drive to build a leisure ministries center, complete with gymnasium, a revolutionary new concept in ministry for its day. Opening their hearts and home, the couple also adopted 2 children, Jonathan and Rebecca. Reflecting back on those early years, John calls parenting the most challenging yet most rewarding experience in life. All the while, John continued playing basketball with Marathon Oil in games around the world and completed a UK law school degree. Another call to serve and lead came quickly, as John was appointed city prosecutor and trial commissioner for Lexington, once handling 800 traffic court violations in a single day. In 1979, he was called to fill a vacancy as district court judge, a position he held for the next 10 years, including 4 as chief judge. In 1989, he was appointed Fayette County Circuit Court judge until his retirement in 2003. For 25 years, John Adams presided over countless cases, firmly dispensing justice with a measure of wisdom and compassion that few others have matched. A crowd of fellow judges, lawyers, and clerks gave John a standing ovation during his last day in court. They all agreed no more faithful, honest, fair-minded, and level-headed judge could there be. Fellow Judge Tom Clark recalled how, even when a brawl broke loose in front of his bench, John remained cool and calm, restoring order with a touch of humor. In retirement, John continues to serve and lead on the board of Wesley Village Senior Living Community, where he was chair for 7 years for some of the state's most innovative breakthroughs in quality long-term care. He also serves as a hearing officer with the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, while enjoying downtime with Pam, as well as Jonathan, Rebecca, their spouses, and 3 grandchildren. Throughout life, John has always followed the sage advice of former police court judge and mayor Jim Amato, who said, "You'll be asked to do a lot of things. Be sure to do them for the right reasons." His dear friend and former teammate Terry Mobley predicts, on the day he reaches those pearly gates, even St. Peter himself will look up to John and say, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant." We are honored to present John R. Adams, a 2015 recipient of the Heroes, Saints, and Legends Award.